Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play... Oh my god, no. Am I gonna have to fight both of them one after the other? They're boyfriends bound by friendship. Good morning. It is like 6:55 in the morning on Thursday the 8th of October. We're fighting Black Belt Yoshi and his Hitmonlee. I have no idea what to expect, but I imagine we're going to get our asses handed to us by Chuck at some point. And you know what? It is what it is. I didn't go into the battle against Jasmine with like high expectations, and you know what? We kind of didn't do half bad on that one, so I'm not that mad if we lose against Chuck, so... But anyway, this morning is the 8th of August. It is a Thursday. It's kind of like a grey, cloudy, like you wouldn't think that it's the beginning of August. You really wouldn't. If you look outside, it's like typical like grey, damp, like Irish weather outside. And you know what? I don't mind that as long as it's cool. What you don't want is like that damp kind of weather, that damp heavy weather, and for it to be warm. That's really what you don't want. That's like the kill zone or something like that. Let me guess, what do you have? Oh, how romantic. The, I'm wondering, so do you know the way, like, technically there's no... Ugh. That did fuck all. So do you know the way technically there's no, like, set order to... Like, can't you do, like, Chuck, Jasmine, and Price in any order you want? Or at least, like, Chuck and Jasmine you can do in any order you want. Price, I've never heard of anybody doing Price first. But the, I'm wondering whether that's going to, like, bear out in, like, the levels of his Pokemon. Like, I think in, like, the original... Oh my god, you do need fucking strength. I'm gonna have to bring She Cuts with me. Just to, like, be able to get through the stupid strength puzzle. Now, if there was one quality of life upgrade I would have appreciated, it would have been getting Black Belt Knob. I sure hope it does. Yeah. I don't know why that popped into my head. All of a sudden, it was just like road work ahead. I sure hope it does. If there was one quality of life upgrade I would have found desirable, it would have been removing the need to have strength in the freaking gym. I've never seen this Machoke sprite in my life. Ever. In my entire life have I seen this Machoke sprite. So I'm wondering if, like, Chuck's Pokemon are going to be... But maybe Jasmine's Pokemon are a higher level in the... Like, you can do them in any order, but they want you to do her 6th, I think. So maybe her Pokemon are a higher level. I definitely know, like, Chuck, I remember his, like, level 30 Poliwrath. That's my lasting memory of Chuck's gym. Okay, which one of you stooges is going to get benched to have She Cuts on the team, of all things? Deposit. Like... On balance, it's probably going to be Sterling, right? Sorry, Sterling. Yeah, no bad. No ill will, man. I'm 100. Is She Cuts even in this? No, it's in a different box, of course. Of course it is. The King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. I decided as well, I'm never going to end up using Raw. So I just put Raw inside in box 2. Box 2 was after becoming, like... Did I just put that Pokemon into box 1 instead of my party? Yeah, I did. I'm glad I noticed that before I walked all the way over to Chuck's gym. But you know what? Maybe having She Cuts in the... We can find a use case for having She Cuts in the party, right? Like, if we get down to the point where I'm like, oh, I need to, like, put out some sort of, like, fodder out there to give me the chance to revive one of my Pokemon. Maybe She Cuts is there for that exact purpose. So yeah, as I said, it is a cloudy day. I'm looking forward to the weekend, so I know I'm only just back from London, but tomorrow night, I'm going to be flying out to Edinburgh with my best friend. We're going to be there, we're going to be flying back then on Monday night, so we have a whole kind of like nice weekend, a nice long weekend actually in Edinburgh, which I'm really excited about. Like, I've never actually been there, but it looks kind of beautiful. Anyone that I know who's actually gone there has come back like raving about it, saying like, oh my god, it's like a beautiful city, there's stuff to do, places to go, things to see, and it's also just very like aesthetically pleasing. So like, I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what it's all about. A prime ape. What are we going to do about this prime ape? Let's send out Krang. What stupidest decision of all time, but anyway. Well, you see, the thing is, Krang's speed and special attack are like a force to be reckoned with, right? Did I like never turn the animations back on? Have I been like playing this whole time with like no animations because I turned them off for while I was grinding? How long has that been the case for? Black Belt Lung was defeated. Well, if, like, to be honest, so far things are going okay. I'm starting to think, like, maybe maybe Chuck won't be that bad. Yeah, I totally turned them off. I must have turned them off for grinding the Pokemon up and then just never turned them back on again. Oh well. Do you know what? I don't really mind, because, like, some of the animations are crazy long. Like, Surf especially. Like, I remember Surf in the first game just took ages. As well, if they start using something like Fury Attack or Double Slap or something like that, and they play the animation every single time. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to Edinburgh. It's going to be a good time. Let me see, wait a second now. So I should probably like save, right? Well, what are we going to do here? I was thinking, do I have any of like those X items that I never use? X accuracy, X attack, X defend. Whatever. I'm really going to use any of those things. Hey Chuck. My name's Chuck and I like to fuck. What is that? What is that? Like, that's my name's Buck and I like to fuck. Is that Kill Bill? I think that's like the start of Kill Bill, that guy with the pussy wagon. Anyway, let's ruminate on that while I drink my coffee and Chuck does his like demonstration of strength here. Scared now, are you? Nothing to do with Pokemon, that's true. We shall do battle. I wonder what tricks this guy is going to have up his sleeve. If he even had sleeves. Look at him, he's just like walking around half naked all the time. Hitmontop. Well, that's new. Whoa. Stylish. Like, and also the same level as Jasmine. So, there we go. Confirmed. That's not great. The Hitmontop pisses me off, right? It's in like Pokemon Scarlet now, right? So in the Indigo Disc, now you have like Tyrogue, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop, right? But you know what like pisses me off? In like all of like the newer games, like Hitmontop's battle animation, like idling animation, is just like him standing up, like shifting from foot to foot or whatever. And I'm like, that is so strange, like, because that's totally not like when did that happen? Like, when did Hitmontop go from being a Pinsir? Yeah, I'll send something else out against Pinsir. I think this is where like Teen Idol comes in, right? The should we like play defensively against this thing? I'm wondering, is it like worthwhile going like Sweet Kiss? Yep, I think it is. If he's gonna play defensively, then I should as well. The like, I remember in like if I think back to like Pokemon Coliseum, where I'm pretty sure there is like, you can catch a Shadow Hitmontop in that game, which is cool. But if I think back to like Pokemon Coliseum, there's like Hitmontop's like animation was like, and even Pokemon Stadium 2. So sorry, in like even in like the Nintendo 64 era, like in Pokemon Stadium 2, we were looking at like Hitmontop having this really cool like animation balancing on the top of his head. Like that's the thing. That's like his whole. That's like Hitmontop's whole shtick, right? Is like balancing on his head. I'm starting to wonder, like, is there a case to be made for... Yeah, do that if you want. That's okay, because all that means is that your stupid, like, pincer hasn't hardened now. I think this is like a Bigfoot situation. This is an I call her Bigfoot scenario. Like, the thing is, I have, like, quite a number of Pokemon that are faster than that pincer. So, like, I'm not that worried. Like, I can always like send in She-Cuts when he brings out the pincer again and like heal something up. Like, I'm wondering if maybe it'll be a good idea to heal up Slow Sister, to heal up anything, to be honest. So yeah, it like pisses me off then when you see like it's just another chapter another page to add to the lengthy chapter on things that are disappointing about Pokemon nowadays. I think that's why Pokemon like pisses people off sometimes now. I think it's not just the do you know what, this is the one I want to maybe send Krang in against, because Krang will be at least faster maybe. The, do I Supersonic? Speedo Sonic? Oh my god, Speedo Sonic, I love Speedo Sonic. Oh my god, Mello, this isn't the time to get, like, stuck in the railings outside the door. 2 seconds, everyone. Sorry, what a time to have to leave in the cat, but it looks like our strategy worked out well. Like, I don't want to know what this primate has in his little sack of tricks here. I am telling you, I am like living for these like confusion moves being way more accurate than they used to be. Like, when I think about it, so far we have him on the ropes. We haven't won anything yet. He could still like bring out, oh my god, what if he has like a fucking Machamp? Poliwrath, okay, that's okay. Well, this is the point where we bring out the Dream, right? Poliwrath isn't that fast, but neither is the Dream, to be honest. What if he has like something like some Purrscur berry or whatever, like, oh my god, it's the Purrscur berry. Oh my god, thank you. The Dream, you're the Rock of Gibraltar. Oh my god, it's the Purrscur berry. Sorry, but that's like, holy shit! We shellacked him! The Dream, you really are the Rock of Gibraltar. The Dream is back. The Dream is no longer just a dream. Teen Idol, this one's yours to finish off. You put in such like a valiant effort in the war of attrition against this pincer. This one's all you. Send it. What? Oh god, I forgot that it was faster than me. I forgot. Oh my god. Holy crap. Did we seriously just do that? We are on a fucking roll. This team cannot be defeated. Who do you think you are? I am. We received a Storm Badge. I can't believe that went as well as it did. Like, maybe we just have like a good... Maybe we're just making the right choices. I think that's what it is. We got Dynamic Punch, which I'll never use. Doesn't it have like 50 accuracy or something? Yeah, it doesn't always hit as right. When it hits, it causes confusion because they can't believe that it actually fucking didn't miss. Now we can see Chuck's wife. You crossed the sea to get here. Yeah, like, what was so bad about giving me this earlier? I am so delighted. Like, I can't believe we just did that. Because, like, that wasn't an easy team. Like, you know, like, he had some tough Pokemon. I'm really liking that they, yeah, Chuck is getting a little chubby. What the hell? Typical. He's in there trying his best to, like, run a successful gym, and you're out here shit-talking about him. My husband's getting a little chubby. And, like, what do you want? You're here, like, giving out saying, like, he's getting chubby. Meanwhile, you're like, oh, I hate that you have to walk so much. Here's a HM that lets you fly around. It's like, make up your mind. Well, look, I know exactly who we're going to be teaching fly to. An insect that flies. Yeah. We might as well go over wing attack. Like, am I really going to play the whole game with metronome? I don't know, there's just something, like, fun about metronome. It's like, it brings out the gambler inherent in me. And also, what's great is that we've already been to... Oh, wait a second, let's check the fossil. Hang on a second. We can do that. We can deposit freaking she-cuts again. Oh, I think Impola was saying that in order to get to the next part of, thingy, in order to get to, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I should with, do you know what, let's just move a couple of things around here. Maybe I do need she-cuts after all. Because Empola was saying that in order to get to the next, like, part of the... In order to get to the next part of the Ruins of Alf, what we actually need is... I'm really gonna deposit Bigfoot. I think maybe I'll deposit the Dream for a while. The Dream deserves to take a load off after that. Sorry, that Thunder Wave, Thunder Punch critical hit combo against that Poliwrath, like, absolutely blew me away. I couldn't believe it. But see, that's the thing, we're reaching the point in the game now where, like, sorry, like, some of the earlier part of the game was a struggle. Like Slowpoke and Tentacool, like Krang and Slowsista, while they were a Slowpoke and Tentacool, like, they just got outpaced. But now we're at the point where they're really, like, coming into their own. So yeah, I need to go through, like, the cave, the rest of the cave, in order to... the rest of Union Cave or whatever. I take a little time. I missed some of your words. So maybe we can try that. I mean, we have time. We have, like, 10 minutes, and I'm not just gonna, like, fly straight to... I'm not gonna, like, fly straight to... Mahogany Town, and just do that straight away. The good thing is I've been to Mahogany Town, so I can just fly there. I can just walk over it. Withdraw. Let's take out, we can take out Girl Talk. Girl Talk learned Sandstorm as well. Like, the thing is, like, I'm obsessed with, like, these stall tactic Pokemon. That's the thing. Like, I can't get enough of it. So what's the fastest way to... Actually, the fastest way is probably fly to Azalea Town, right? And go through backwards. So I imagine, like, that's why I'm bringing Hardhat and She-Cuts, because I probably need Surf, Rock Smash, and Strength. A burger that has Strength. And you know what? We're going to be using some Super Repel as well. I'm interested to see, like, whether there's any, like, new Pokemon that appear around Mahogany Town as well. So, okay, so where's the... Is it down here? And then we surf up here, maybe? This is all... Isn't this the cave that also has, like, the Lapras in it every Friday? There's a Lapras on special. But yeah, like I was saying, I think Pokemon pisses people, at least from my perspective, right? The things that piss me off about Pokemon sometimes aren't like... The things that piss me off about Pokemon sometimes aren't like the silly stuff. Also, Hardhat learned Ancient Power, which is cool. It's like the disappointing things. Like, it's the things like I don't mind there not being every single Pokemon available in the game. That doesn't bother me because, to be honest, there's enough Pokemon and there's like a critical mass of like whatever 400 Pokemon where when it gets over that I'm like, I can't deal with this. And also it's kind of nice to have Pokemon missing for a generation or two, so that when you see them again you're like, oh my god, I haven't seen that Pokemon in ages. Like for example, when I saw Smeargle in the Indigo Disc, and I don't know whether Smeargle was in Sword and Shield, I can't remember, but I don't remember it being in it. And I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, a Smeargle. And you don't get that effect if they're all available in every single game, right? So that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is the things like that are just kind of careless, right? Which just feel like, okay, you didn't put the effort into this. Okay, that's the way. That's the shortcut out. And that's the stuff like, for example, Hitmontop's like idling animation being him like walking around even though his whole identity is spinning around on his head. Like that bothers me. Like in Sword and Shield when Raboot for double kick just like jumps into the air, and I'm like, you have a kicking animation for one of your other moves, why don't you, or like Cinderace as well, like why don't you just use that animation for the kicking move? And stuff like, as I said, the fact that you, like, well, did I mention this on a video? Like, no, I said it in Discord. Like, I caught a shiny Execute in the Indigo Disc in Scarlet and Violet in the BB Academy, the Bareback Academy. And I was so delighted, and I was like, I can't wait to get my shiny Alolan Executor, because one of the things about the Indigo Disc, about the BB Academy, the Blueberry Academy, is that they have, like, Graveler looks like he's lost a little weight lately. One of the things is that they have, like, regional forms there, so you'll see, like, the Galarian Slowpoke, you'll see, like Alolan Grimer and Muck, which I was delighted for, Alolan Geodude, like, which they were missing from Gen 8, you couldn't get them. And you see them, like, out in the wild. You even see Alolan Executor, like, in their thousands, right? In their thousands, you see Alolan Executor walking around on the beach in the coastal biome, right? And then I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. That must mean that this is an area where it, like, is so like Alola that the regional forms mimic Alola, right? No. Like, so it's kind of like, why is it that you have like Alolan Executor walking around wild? Even the game tells you that it's like, oh, due to like the environment that we've created here, some of the Pokemon have adopted different forms. So they make it seem like the reason Alolan Executor is there is the same reason why it's in Alola, is because of all the sunlight or whatever, right? That's allowed it to grow like that. But then, you can't actually evolve Execute into Alolan Executor. No matter where you evolve it, it'll always evolve into regular... Is this where I find Smeargle, by the way? Isn't Smeargle here? Speaking of oh no, I have a Super Repel on. So this must be the Ammonite then. Like my dad always said, start with the frame first. Like, it's those things that you like learn as a child. Learning how to, your dad teaching you how to do a jigsaw puzzle. And like that was what he always taught us. He was like, when you're doing the jigsaw puzzle, always start with like the frame of the jigsaw. I can't even tell which part of this freaking Ammonite is which. I feel like this. What the hell is this? This is like the weirdest fucking Ammonite I ever saw. Oh, do you know why it's the weirdest looking Ammonite you ever saw? Is because it's not a fucking Ammonite at all. It's a freaking Ho-Oh. That's wrong, apparently. Oh, it's like head is like in the wrong place. Oh my god. It's still wrong? Oh, let me guess, this is like the wrong way around. Well, no wonder it's wrong. I thought I was building an Ammonite the whole time. I don't say. So yeah, it like pisses me off now. I have this like, so like Alolan Exeggutor is there in the wild, right? But there's no like, we got the GS ball. Do we give that to Kurt, I wonder? Just like in the anime, we give it to Kurt. Where's my Ammonite? Where's my Ammonite picture? Do I have to go through a different part of Union Cave to get that? Well, anyway. No, actually. So let's fly to... We want to fly to Azalea Town anyway. There must be like another part of Union Cave that we didn't access that time that brings us to like where you get the Ammonite statue. But I imagine we bring this GS ball to Kurt now, right? What is that? Never seen one before. It looks a lot like a Pokeball. It appears to be something else. Let me check it for you. I'm checking it now. Aha, I see. So, is this like a leave and come back scenario, or is it like a... What the heck? Where did he go? Oh, jeez. I was like, he just disappeared. He's checking the ball right now. And then we leave and come. Maybe it's like a once you finish the game kind of a thing, or once you get all 8 badges or whatever. I imagine so. That means they added Celebi into the game, like the Celebi event. So that was such like a crazy productive episode. We managed to beat Chuck's gym, which to be honest I wasn't expecting. I thought he was gonna shellac me. We were like making such good progress all of a sudden. This team is like the dream team. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.